Hey there, and welcome to Stardew Valley, where your farming adventure begins. Whether you're new to the game or just need some beginner-friendly advice, these 10 tips will help you start strong and make the most out of your time in Pelican Town. So let's jump right in. First things first, chop wood and craft a chest as soon as possible. Your inventory space is extremely limited at the start of the game, and you'll quickly find yourself running out of room. With just 50 pieces of wood, you can craft a chest to store all of your important items and resources. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later. As time goes on, you'll have the opportunity to purchase a 24-slot backpack from the town store. However, it does cost $2,000, and that can take some time when you're starting off. Now, the next tip is one of the most important tips, and you'll thank me in the long run. At number 2, I recommend saving everything that you collect. A common mistake new players make is selling everything that they find. While it might be tempting for a quick cash, a lot of items are essential for crafting recipes later. Wood, stone, fiber, and even monster loot will come in handy for farm upgrades, tool upgrades, and crafting. As I mentioned before, your inventory space will be limited until you can afford a backpack, so don't be afraid to build more than one chest if needed. I highly recommend that you keep everything that you come across. Number 3, forage wisely. So foraging is a great way to make early money, but don't sell everything. I recommend keeping at least one of each item because as you play the game, you'll unlock the community center and will need them for seasonal bundles. We will talk more about the community center later and go in depth on a different video. Now, some of the rewards or crafts you will come across as you play the game are wild seeds, which allow you to plant forage crops on your farm. You can decide to keep these for energy or to turn a much needed profit. While out foraging, make sure that you're on the lookout for daffodils. They are a traditional spring flower that make great gifts. Now, number 4, manage your energy levels. Your energy is precious. Watering crops, chopping trees, and mining all drain your energy bar quickly. I strongly recommend that you forage for food like spring onions, berries, and mushrooms to restore energy. As you level up your tools, you will become more efficient. While the energy cost per action remains the same, upgrading your tool allows you to perform tasks faster, like chopping down a tree with fewer swings, leading to less overall energy expenditure. Now, another great thing to keep in mind is later as you progress through the game, an earthquake will unlock the railroad area, granting access to the spa, where you can refill your energy for free. As your farm grows, you might find yourself low on energy early in the day, so instead of consuming all of your resources, you can take a trip over to the spa and then tackle the rest of your day. At number 5, let's talk about low energy activities. So before you unlock the spa, you'll find yourself at times with low energy levels and a big part of your day still available. Make sure not to waste the rest of your day. Head into town, talk to the villagers, and build a relationship. Completing quests from the Help Wanted board will reward you with money and friendship points, unlocking more game features and cutscenes. Also, socializing is just as important as farming in Stardew Valley. You can check your relationship status with other community members by going onto your menu page and hitting the social tab. You will see that you have spoken with them recently and provided any gifts. Another thing that you can do is spend the day foraging or cleaning up the grass on your farm, since the scythe does not consume energy. Now, number 6, master fishing early. Fishing is one of the best ways to earn gold early on and is a large part of what you will be doing at the community center. After receiving a letter from Willie, you'll visit the beach to get your first fishing rod. Fishing can be tricky at first, but the more you practice, the easier it becomes. Now, as you level up your fishing skill, you'll unlock better rods, bait, and tackle to make fishing even more profitable. Fishing is one of my favorite things to do in Stardew Valley and one of the most important skills to learn. I'll be making an in-depth video on everything there is to know about fishing, so make sure to be on the lookout once it's out. The sooner that you start fishing, the easier it will become to catch important seasonal fish, and the more your fish will be worth overall. Now, number 7, the community center. So the community center is a major part of the game. Once you met enough villagers, you'll be introduced to it through a cutscene. Inside, you'll find bundles that require different items from fishing, foraging, farming, and more. Completing bundles unlocks rewards and improves the town, unlocking more content for you. To check if an item is needed, hover over it in your inventory. If the community center icon pulses, it means that you need it for the bundle. Now, a lot of the items required can only be found in specific seasons. You will see that there is a spring bundle, summer bundle, etc. My best recommendation is that you make the tasks in the season a priority. For example, there are certain fish that can only be available in spring and on a rainy day, so you want to make sure that you're out fishing on that day to complete this task. If you prolong them too far, you might miss out and have to wait for the year to roll around in order to do so. As you complete some of the bundles in the community center, more objectives in the community center will become available. Now, number 8 is exploring the mines. So once the mines are unlocked, you'll receive a rusty sword from Marlin. Mining is crucial for gathering ores, upgrading tools, and crafting items. Be mindful of your time and energy. If you pass out, you'll lose gold and potentially valuable items. A great strategy is to place a chest outside of the mine entrance to store food and important gear before diving in. The deeper you go, the better materials you'll find. I strongly recommend working your way to at least level 41 where you'll be able to reach iron material. This will allow you to create sprinklers which will water your crops every morning. This will conserve a huge part of your time and energy levels. Make sure to save everything that you come across in the mine as it can be useful in the future, including at the community center. Now, number 9 is artifacts and the museum. So keep an eye out for little wiggling worms in the ground. Use your hoe to dig them up. They often contain artifacts, rare minerals, or lost books for the museum. Donating them to the museum rewards you with useful items, including valuable seeds and powerful tools. Now, number 10, which is the most important one, enjoy the game at your own pace. Most importantly, take your time to enjoy Stardew Valley. There are no right or wrong way to play. Some players focus on farming, others on mining, fishing, or relationships. The beauty of this game is that it's entirely up to you. Don't stress about min-maxing, just relax and have fun. I know your instinct might be to complete every task as fast as possible to unlock different aspects of the game, but in doing so, you might miss out on other fun things to do in Stardew Valley. Now that wraps up our top 10 beginner tips for Stardew Valley. If you find this guide helpful, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more cozy gaming content, and join our Discord community to share your farm and get more advice from fellow players. Thanks for watching and happy farming.